he's dead. No, I'm sure he's dead.
But how?
We were together and he's dead.
In your room? We've got to get him back to his own bed.
But how? It's in the bachelor's corridor, miles from my room.
What could we manage him between us?
He weighs a ton. I can hardly shift him at all. We'll need at least one other. What about mates?
He couldn't lift him. William can't keep a secret. And Thomas wouldn't try to.
We've got to do something.
Then who else has as much to lose as you if it ever gets out?
Not Papa. Please don't say Papa. I can't bear the way he'd look at me.
No. Not his lordship.
What happened?
Glad to be back.
I'm never sure. When I'm in London, I long for Yorkshire. And when I'm here, I ache to hear my heels clicking on the pavement. I'd forgotten about this nightmare concert. Why didn't you warn me? I'd have come back tomorrow.
But you'd have missed Matthew.
I was going to tell you, Matthew's on leave and he's in the village. So Papa and I thought it would be a good time to mend our fences. He's coming tonight with Isabel.
And his fiancée.
What?
Edith, I don't know how helpful you're being.
Matthew's engaged. He's brought her to Downton to meet his mother.
Well, how marvellous.
You don't mind?
Why should I? We're not going to marry, but I don't want him to spend the rest of his life in a cave.
Exactly what Papa and I feel. Please try to be happy for him.
Of course I'm happy. Good luck to him. Anyway, there's someone I want you all to meet. Have you ever come across Richard Carlyle?
Sir Richard Carlyle. The one with all those horrid newspapers.
We met at Cliveden.
But how old is he?
Old enough not to ask stupid questions. Anyway, I can't wait for you to know him. If only Papa hadn't closed down the shoot.
Most people have stopped shooting now that the war's on. But I'm sure Papa would be happy to have Sir Richard come and stay.
Are you? I shouldn't have thought he was Papa's type at all.
You coming?
I'll be down in a minute.
Are you all right, milady?
Oh, Anna.
But suppose they telephone Lady Portsmouth.
She's promised she'll cover for me.
I feel quite nervous, and I'm not even going. We must choose the clothes carefully, so you can take them on and off without my help.
Well, I'll have his help.
Honestly, milady, you better hope I never write my memoirs.
There is one thing I've got to ask you. I'm really sorry, but I must.
Go on.
I have to be sure there aren't any consequences.
What sort of consequences?
Well, you know.
No, I don't. Oh, my God. I beg your pardon, milady.
But you see, I can't just go into a shop and buy something. What if I were recognised?
But I wouldn't know what to buy.
I've thought of that. I have a copy of Mari Stopes's book. Tells you everything.
Well, won't he take care of it?
I don't think one should rely on a man in that department, do you?
But suppose I'm recognised.
But you won't be. And even if you are, you're married, with a living husband. Why shouldn't you buy one?
How did the visit go?
Well, George wants to be a pig farmer when he grows up.
And Mr. Drew's well?
He's so proud of his animals.
Was Mrs. Drew there?
You're full of questions. To be honest, she was quite upset at seeing Marigold again. I thought it would be a nice gesture, but perhaps I was being insensitive.
When a woman loves a child, it must stay with her.
I suppose so. That reminds me, You know what you told me last night?
Yes.
I want you to let me help.
That's so nice, my lady, thank you. But there's nothing to be done.
That's not true. Well, that's not necessarily true. I think you've forgotten that when I was first married, I couldn't get pregnant either.
Yes, but you see, I can't...
Listen, so I went to a Dr. Ryder in Harley Street. He found I needed a tiny operation. I had it, and George is the result.
I don't think there's any point.
There's no point in thinking. You don't know. Now, I'm going to take you up to London. We'll meet Dr. Ryder and listen to what he has to say. Then we'll see.
But what would that cost? I couldn't accept it from you.
Don't be silly. You've earned it fair and square. Keeping my secrets, hiding that fearful Dutch thingamajig, carrying poor Mr. Pamuk down the gallery at the dead of night.
We have had our moments, haven't we, my lady?
We certainly have. And this is our next moment. I'll telephone and make an appointment.
I do appreciate it. It won't work, but that's not the point. Nobody in my whole life has been kinder to me than you have.
Except for Mr. Bates.
Except for Mr. Bates.
I'm glad that's settled. Will you tell him?
Not yet. He'd hope too much. But later, if anything comes of it.
Anna, you're not working, I hope.
I just came to put the hairdryer back, my lady. It was a great success.
This hat is so tight, it was giving me a headache. Do you think we can stretch it?
Let me try, my lady. Oh, my God.
Ah, your waters are broken. Right. No need to panic.
Oh, I should get to the cottage. My things are there. Oh.
Don't be ridiculous. You can wear one of my nightgowns.
Oh.
Right, let's get you undressed.
Oh, this doesn't seem right.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what does all that matter now?
Bates? Bates? Bates?
Mr. Talbot!
Ah, there you are. You better come quickly, although heaven knows how long it'll be.
I don't understand.
Oh, sorry. Anna is in Lady Mary's room, and Dr. Clarkson is with her.
Oh, my God.
But she can't have it now.
Oh, she hasn't a lot of choice.
In Lady Mary's bedroom? Surely not.
I'd like to go on working, my lady, if we can sort out the baby.
We'll have him here in the nursery during the day, to be followed by a young Talbot in due course, and then we'll see.
Oh, I've come to summon Lady Mary and Mr. Talbot downstairs to see the new year in with us. This is for you.
Thank you, my lord. That's very kind.
Is it that time already? Did Edith get off all right?
Oh, yes, hours ago. Is this the new arrival?
It is, my lady. I am a father, and I have a son.
We have a son, John.
Congratulations to you both.
I'm ever so sorry to be in here.
We'll be gone as soon as she's able.
Oh, don't worry about that. We ought to go down. Happy New Year.